Hello friends, today we are going to see a very simple but bit complicated topic. टॉपिक सिंपल है लेकिन थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कभी कभी स्टूडेंट्स को फील होता है. द नेम ऑफ द टॉपिक इज एड अ क्वेश्चन टैग. अब ये जो एड अ क्वेश्चन टैग है इसको कभी कभी टेल टैग भी बोलते हैं. मीन्स एग्जाम में पूछते हुए एड अ क्वेश्चन टैग भी पूछ सकते और एड टेल टैग भी बोल सकते. बोथ आर वन एंड द सेम. अब जब हम लोग टेल टैग या क्वेश्चन टैग सीख रहे हैं तो हम लोगों को किस चीज की सबसे बेसिक नीड होती है वो हम पहले देखेंगे. देखो फ्रेंड्स, दिस इज क्वेश्चन एंड वी हैव टू फॉर्म अ क्वेश्चन. And question cannot be formed without the help of helping verb. Question cannot be formed without the help of helping verb. मतलब अगर किसी सेंटेंस में हेल्पिंग वर्ब नहीं है तो हम उसको क्वेश्चन नहीं बना सकते या फिर बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वे में उसको बनाना पड़ेगा. तो कॉम्प्लिकेशन में हमको घुसना नहीं है. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस व्हाट आर द helping verbs that can be used in question tag. Now, first of all, I will explain you the helping verbs. Now, helping verbs are divided into few sections by me for better remembering it. अगर हम उसको उस तरह से याद रखते हैं तो ज़्यादा अच्छे से याद रहेगा. तो वो मेथड क्या है? सबसे पहला सेक्शन होता है फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू बी. ये हमको बहुत जगह काम आता है, इसको बहुत ध्यान से सुनना है आपको. फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू बी. अब ये फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू बी क्या होता है? तो फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू बी में आता है एम, इज, आर, वॉज और वर. ये हो गए आपके फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू बी. इसके बाद में हम डिस्कस करेंगे फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू हैव. फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू हैव. अब ये जो फॉर्म्स ऑफ टू हैव होते हैं इसके फिर से तीन फॉर्म्स होते हैं. वो है हैव, उसके बाद में हैज और उसके बाद में हैड. तीन फॉर्म्स हो गए, हैव, हैज, हैड. अब तक हमने कितने हेल्पिंग वर्ब कंसीडर किए? 8 हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स. एम, इज, आर, वॉज, वर, हैव, हैज, had. After that it is to do. It is do, does and did. It is do, does, did. I don't think there is any person in the world who is learning English and doesn't know do, does, did. सबको पता होता है. And the last but not the least is all modal auxiliaries. अब ये modal auxiliaries क्या होता है कि modal auxiliaries ये helping verb भी होते हैं लेकिन उनको कुछ multiple specialities उनकी होती है. For example, I will say will, would, shall, I'll call it should, can, could. These are the basic modal auxiliaries which are used. May, might, must are very rarely used. So even if you write it, it will make no harm. May, might and must. Now once again I will repeat all the helping verbs. That is forms of to be is, am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had. Forms of to be are do, does, did. Modal auxiliaries are will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must. Now these are the helping verbs. Now what are the other rules that are applicable in question tag? I will explain you those rules while solving the sentences when I give you the examples, right? Suppose I say Smita is intelligent. Smita is intelligent, and you are supposed to add a question tag or tail tag to this sentence. Smita is intelligent, and you are supposed to add tail tag to the sentence. Now this is your question. When I make it an answer, it will become Smita is intelligent. Smita is intelligent, comma. Fine. Smita is intelligent, comma. Now first of all, what I will do, I will find the helping verb in the sentence. What I will do, I will find an helping verb in the sentence, and the helping verb in the sentence is. Fine. I'll use it here, is. Right? Now my second step is that whether the sentence is positive or negative. मतलब सेंटेंस पॉजिटिव है या निगेटिव है. अब कोई सेंटेंस निगेटिव कब बनता है? When a sentence is negative, where there is negative word. And what are the negative words? Negative words are no, not, nothing, never, none. No, not, nothing, never, none. These are the 5 basic negative words that are used in the sentence. Now, the sentence is positive. Now, keep in mind the very thumb rule of tail tag or question tag is that if the sentence is positive, your tag will be negative. If the sentence is negative, your tag will be positive. I'll repeat. If the sentence is negative, tag will be positive. If sentence is positive, tag will be negative. That means opposite. That means opposite. Now, the sentence is positive, so I will write over here isn't. I cannot write is not. I have to write isn't. Now, when writing short forms of the negative forms of helping verbs, there may be some problems, there may be some confusions. For example, if you are using not for am, it is not amn't, it is aren't. Isn't is same, aren't is same, wasn't is same, weren't is same, haven't is same, hasn't, hadn't. Don't, doesn't, didn't. Will plus not becomes won't. Shall plus not becomes shan't. Remaining all are same. Here n is not repeated, it is said as can't. Understood? So aren't, isn't, aren't, isn't, aren't, wasn't, weren't, haven't, hasn't, hadn't, don't, doesn't, didn't, won't, wouldn't, shan't, shouldn't, can't, couldn't, mayn't, mightn't, mustn't. All are remaining same. So my short form over here is Smita is intelligent, isn't, and the pronoun for Smita is she. The pronoun for Smita is she. Now my sentence became, the question was Smita is intelligent, and my answer became Smita is intelligent, isn't she. Now, people are afraid. People are afraid. Now when I solve this, I will say people are afraid, comma, it is aren't they. Why? Because pronoun for people will be they. Pronoun should be used over there, and it is they. It is not the way to behave. It is not the way to behave. Now my answer will be it is not the way to behave. फ्रेंड्स, आपने एक चीज ऑब्जर्व की क्या? मैंने सेंटेंस में मैं कुछ भी चेंज नहीं कर रहा हूं. आई एम नॉट मेकिंग एनी सिंगल चेंज इन द सेंटेंस. माई सेंटेंस इज रिमेनिंग सेम. Even if there is not, I am not writing here isn't. I am keeping it is not as it is, and you are supposed to do the same. Please do not change it anyway. Now this is not the way to behave. And now what is the helping verb? Is. Now but the sentence is negative. Why the sentence is negative? Because negative word is there. Because negative word is there. It is not the way to behave. Is it. Now it is already a pronoun, so you need not think about any pronoun other than that, because it itself is a pronoun. My brother can never use bad words. My brother can never use bad words. Now my brother can never use bad words, comma. Now what is the helping verb in the sentence? Can you guess? That is can. Purposely I have not rubbed this, because you should get it immediately. You can look at it immediately and you can see the helping verb in the sentence. Now what is the helping verb in the sentence? The helping verb is can. Now I will use here can. Now sentence is negative or positive? The sentence is of course negative, because never is there. Now it is can, and my pronoun for my brother is he, so I am writing over here can he. Friends, this is very simple. Now there is another step for question tag, and I am going to explain you that too. I hope you understood this very properly. Fine. Now look at further. I'll give you one more example of the sentence. The other type of question tag where students get confused. I will say the man offered a good amount. The man offered a good amount. Now what is our first step? हमारा फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या है कि सेंटेंस में हेल्पिंग वर्ब ढूंढो. अब आप कितना भी माथा फोड़ लोगे तो इसमें आपको हेल्पिंग वर्ब नहीं मिलेगा. देयर इज नो हेल्पिंग वर्ब इन दिस सेंटेंस. तो अब तो हमारी गाड़ी रुक गई. अब हम क्या कर सकते हैं? अब हमारी गाड़ी रुक गई, बट वी आर नॉट सपोज टू वेट फॉर एनीथिंग. हमारी गाड़ी हमको रुकानी नहीं है. When there is no helping verb in the sentence, we are using these three helping verbs. ये अपने फ्रेंड से इनको कभी भी बुला सकते हैं हम इनको कभी भी बुला सकते हैं. And those helping verbs are do, does and did. ये तीन हेल्पिंग वर्ब हम लोग यूज कर सकते हैं. कौन से? डू, डज और डिड. अब इसमें से हमको डू और डज यूज करना है हमको प्रेजेंट टेंस में, और डिड यूज करना है हमको पास्ट टेंस में, राइट। प्रेजेंट टेंस में क्या यूज करना है हमको, डू और डज। पास्ट टेंस में हमको क्या यूज करना है, डिड। अब किसी स्टूडेंट के दिमाग में आ सकता है कि व्हाट अबाउट फ्यूचर टेंस, लेकिन फ्यूचर टेंस में जब विल शाल आएगा तभी वो फ्यूचर बनता है, तो ऐसी कंडीशन फ्यूचर टेंस में नहीं होती कि जहां पे हेल्पिंग वर्ब नहीं होता। हेल्पिंग वर्ब, विदाउट हेल्पिंग वर्ब ओनली देयर आर टू सेंटेंसेस देयर आर विदाउट हेल्पिंग वर्ब, दैट इज सिंपल प्रेजेंट एंड सिंपल पास्ट। आई विल रिपीट, there are only two conditions where there are no helping verbs. The first condition is simple present tense and second one is simple past. Now these two do and does are used in simple present tense and this did is used in simple past tense. Understood? Now there can again be a confusion. There can again be a confusion कि when shall I use do, when shall I use does, because both are used in simple present tense. First I will give you the exact rules for that and then I will give you a shortcut. Both thing I will give you. So for better understanding I will give you one shortcut also and I will give you the exact proper rules also. See, I'll say all plural subjects including I. समझा क्या मैंने बोला? ऑल प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट्स। अब जहां जहां प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट रहेंगे, सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस का सेंटेंस है या फिर आय रहेगा, तो मुझे क्या यूज करना है, डू यूज करना है। अब यहां पे आप लोग उसका अपोजिट बना दो, ऑल सिंगुलर subjects excluding I. Excluding I. Isn't it simple? Excluding I. अब ये हो गया आपका बेसिक रूल। जो शॉर्टकट दूंगा वो मैं लिख के नहीं दूंगा, वो मैं आपको ओरली बताऊंगा। आई विल नॉट गिव इट इन राइटिंग, आई विल जस्ट एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू। नाउ दिस सेंटेंस इज इन पास्ट टेंस, तो अब कोई सवाल नहीं है, सीधा मैं क्या यूज करूंगा, डिड। सो आई विल से द मैन ऑफर्ड अ गुड अमाउंट didn't. Why didn't? Because the sentence is positive. Didn't, and the pronoun for the man is he. The pronoun for the man is he. So my question tag is didn't he. Sachin played well. Sachin played well. Now Sachin played well, comma. Now my question tag will be didn't he, once again. She speaks politely. She speaks politely. Now when I say she speaks politely, now this she speaks politely, the sentence is in present tense. She speaks politely. Now what I will use, this is singular, I will use does. Doesn't she? Right? What I will use, doesn't she? Now I will give you one example of do also, and that I will give you here. Due to the lack of space, I have to write it over here. I will say they visit Mumbai. They visit Mumbai. Short sentence purposely due to lack of space. They visit Mumbai, comma, simple present tense, and the subject is plural. And the subject is plural. So I will say don't they. What I will say? Don't they. As I had committed you, I will give you one shortcut. Commitment should be followed. If the verb is V5, you should use does. What do you mean by V5? That is present tense having the suffix of s or es. You should use does. If it is in a basic form without any suffix of s or es, you should use do. Suppose I say I run. Run. I don't say I runs. I run. So I run is I run. It will be do. She runs. So it will be does. My mother cooks. Cooks. It is having the suffix of s. So it is doesn't. Understood, friend? This is what a question tag, or in other words it can be called as tail tag. I will give you some assignments on this, that is followed in the next video. Thank you.